Yeah.
Society.
So social interaction.
Social interaction, yes.
Okay.
And all balanced on health and finance.
Interaction. I don't know how to spell it. And
All balanced on health and finance.
finance.
Financial health.
Okay, so wealth, yeah? So those are 8 sections. Any others?
Happiness, fulfillment.
So would that be one of the areas, or would it be what the end result is of having all these areas?
Yeah, will be, yeah.
Could be the end result. Is that what you're actually striving to be? You're striving to be happy because of all these other areas being fulfilled.
Sometimes I'm happiness can be.
Okay, when are you happiest? When are you at your happiest? As a woman? Maybe when... well, no, you answer it.
I don't really think happiness comes from within. I think other
Sure.
things do give you happiness, but I do think happiness comes from within as well.
So, okay, let's do the converse. When are you unhappy? Can I suggest that it's when all things aren't in balance? If you think of when you're unhappy, that's when you can actually do a converse and know when you're actually happy. So those are the areas that we've so far highlighted. And any others? Have we missed anything? Sorry? Spiritual journey? Yeah. So would that be the freedom to define life? Would you say your spiritual journey is that? Okay. So spirituality. And what about creativity? Because some people are happiest when they are creative. And it's not necessarily dependent on their family or their wealth or their health or their social interaction. It's just their creativity. So if I put that as another one here, because it's again a freedom to define who you are, is to be creative, isn't it? So what I suggest is those are the areas that, as a woman, unless there's anything I've missed, is there any other? Yeah.
Would acknowledgement and recognition be
Appreciation of.
who you are and just being confident about yourself?
So where would you think the confidence would come from?
See, I sometimes think that, like people pleasing.
Yeah.
I know people shouldn't, maybe I shouldn't do that so much.
Yeah.
But,
Okay, people pleasing is what you said, so we'll just look at that for a minute. So people pleasing or appreciation, is that actually an aspect of your life that you feel you need to work on?
no, I think I do it too much and then sometimes I neglect myself.
Right, okay. So would that be under relationships, do you think? That it's your relationship with someone else that you try and please them, but at the cost of something else?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that people-pleasing appreciation would be under the whole relationships you have with yourself, with your husband, with your children, with your friends, with your employees, with your staff. It's all to do with people-pleasing, isn't it? Some people feel that if they please their families, everything will be fine, but then it's at the cost, as you say, of something else.
Yeah.
So my whole message is that as women, as working women, and not even just working women, as women generally, there's always one area that we always feel we're not adequate on, we're sort of not dealing with properly. So what I'd like to do, and it's something I do and I profess to do in my book as well, is actually examine these areas. Now what I'd like to do is have one volunteer who would come up and we can actually demonstrate and everyone can do this exercise. I'm not here to sell any packages, so rest assured this is just really for me to give back what I believe is the message that we can have it all. That this is my message here. So if I can have one volunteer to actually come up and we can do this exercise. Would you like to come up? Okay. So those are the areas that we've outlined as being key areas in this room on a Friday afternoon amongst friends is what we're going to work on. What I'd like you all to do is get a clean sheet of paper and do this exercise with us, so we're all interacting. Okay, can I ask you your name? Jackie. Jackie, I'm Ritu. So what we're going to do, and some of you might have done this before, but otherwise it's new to other people, and it's a really powerful exercise to actually examine your own life. What I want you to do is drill down and actually examine these aspects of your own life that we've actually listed. So you do what we call a pie chart, and you then put it in different segments. Okay? How many of you have come across this before, this exercise? Okay. But how many of you have done it? Okay. And how many of you need to re-examine it? Okay. Right. So what we said was there's the aspect of family. So Jackie, you're going to have to be very honest with us and very authentic here on these questions. So this is what you volunteered to come up here to do. So if this was 0, right, and we've got the spokes of a wheel going up to 10, so what would you say your relationship with your family, as we speak today, October 2013, what's your relationship? How do you find your relationship with your family?
My immediate family.
Yes, who is?
Just my son.
Okay,
Is
your
my
son.
immediate family, and I have a very good relationship with him. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd say he's between 8 and 9.
Oh, good. Can we ask how old is he?
He's almost 16.
Oh, great. A teenager and a good relationship.
Yes.
So you'd say 8 to 9, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's your family. This is Jackie. Okay. Again, is it Jackie spelled J-A-C?
TKY.
Okay, so that's your family. And then on your wealth. So, sorry to ask, but there's a reason why you're here this afternoon. So from 0 to...
It's literally it's 0.
0.
Yeah.
Okay. Honest. So would you like to do this yourself? So examine where you are on your wealth scale from 0 to 10. And if you mark it as we have, which for Jackie is a red marker.
And that's what monetary wealth is supposed to be.
Monetary, absolutely, but financial wealth. Okay, and we talked about health. What about health?
10.
10? And
I'm 10 for nothing wrong.
great. And you exercise?
Yes, I do actually. I've got a dog who I walk twice a day, every day.
Oh, well done.
Yes.
So you've got that
I feel like
totally
yes, you can always do it more, but that's
10.
a balanced way of doing it for me.
Good to see that. What about do you have any creative aspects or spirituality?
I don't have time for anything like that at the moment.
Okay.
Yes, so that's the thing's quite personal, isn't it? And creativity, I mean, I always used to be very creative and do lots and lots of stuff, but I just don't have time for it at the moment.
Okay, so where would that
that's
be?
totally unbalanced. I would
So
say.
on a scale of 0 to 1? 2?
2. I'd give it 2.
2.
Like every now and then.
Okay. So that's that. And what else was it we discussed? The social interaction. Do you have many good friends you can count on? Or?
I do, I'd say that's 6. That's not as balanced as it would like to be. But
Okay, so 6 would be about there. So are you all doing this? Have you all got some good friends that you can count on a moment of need? Or acquaintances that you like to interact with? So that's your social interaction. As no one's an island and we all rely on people. And then we have relationship, which is intimate. I mean, it's relationship with a spouse or with friends. I suppose we've covered that in social interaction for you. And then freedom to be who you want? Self-development, that kind of thing?
That's what I'm exploring this year. So,
Okay.
Yeah,
So you're working on it.
I am working on it. So, but as I just said to somebody, I don't actually know who I am at the moment. So that's my next bit of challenge to work on.
So you're
Who am
working.
I?
Okay, so what would you say?
Probably down to about 2 at the moment. Really.
Two.
It's a bit difficult to do much when you don't know who you are.
So I think we've covered all aspects. One, your self-development, wealth, family, health, creative and spirituality, social interaction. So there we are. Anything that remains? Sorry? Career. Where would you say you are in your career?
In a period of change at the moment, I seem to change careers like most people change their underwear.
What was it? What was the last career you were in?
Well, the last proper. Well, 8 years ago, I gave up secondary school teaching
Okay.
and opened a beauty salon 7 years ago.
Great.
I'm just in the throes of deciding what I do with.
Okay, so you're re-evaluating your career?
I'm having a re-evaluation year.
That's always a good thing.
Yes.
So career would be where? What scale of? And only you can decide, because it's only you know what you want.
As in what I want, my abilities at the moment.
Yeah.
I know what I want, know where I'm going. So I'd probably say I'm about 6 to 7.
6 to 7. Okay. So that disregard, so that will be there. So have you all done this personally? And it is a personal journey that you're doing and examining. Anything that we've left out? So now what you need to do is actually join the whole spokes of your wheel. So you've got a 9 there, Jackie, for family. You've got a 10 for health. Creative and spirituality is a 2. Social interaction 6. And career 6. So if we join these spokes, would you, do you want to have a look at what it looks like? Would you say you'd be able to ride a bicycle on that?
Be a bit of a bumpy ride.
So can you see the areas that you need to work on?
There's a fair bit I need to work on, which is why I've been doing all these little...
Great, and this is why you're here.
Yeah, this is why I'm here.
And this is why I thank you so much for being here, and I'm going to give you a copy of my book, which hopefully will help you on the journey. Thank you.